As more and more companies explore artificial intelligence, we're seeing a dramatic shift in the kinds of projects people are doing. In the beginning, everybody plays with the public LLM models, but what happens is that organizations then begin to build their own private LLMs internally. And when this happens, all of a sudden, you're taking data from multiple different sources, consolidating them into an AI tool, and then users can obviously interact with it. And this is great for documentation, for development, and for whole bunches of things. Interestingly, as organizations are starting to experiment with agentic AI, the whole conversation starts to change. Because when you're dealing with agentic AI, now you've got some code that has access to an LLM that's going to go out and start to take actions, or maybe to correlate data across multiple systems, making up its own requests and finding data all by itself. Well, this is wonderful as long as that LLM and the agents that attach to it have the correct permission. But how do you ensure that in an increasingly complicated world when it's so hard to know even what the humans are doing? Well, it turns out that chambers can have a very important role to play in this process. When you put something inside of a chamber, what happens is you eliminate almost all possibilities of data coming in, going out, or an unauthorized person gaining access to the information that's inside the chamber. Now, this technology has been with us for some time, so how does it apply to agentic AI? Well, as you know, a user would normally have to have permissions to get inside a chamber. When you're dealing with agentic AI, there is an identity. It's just a machine one. And this holds the key to keeping agentic AI in the correct boxes and in the correct lanes. You see, when you establish user-based controls around a chamber, we can check the user, the device it's coming from, and even the application software that's in use. Since agentic AI, for the most part, is going to carry the permissions of a user inside the organization, those user permissions can be used to control access into a chamber. And so this means that even the agents can be subject to the same admission control as a human flesh and blood user like you and I. And this is good news because now we can put chambers around the various bits of infrastructure, whether those are servers, whether it's data sources, whether it's things in the cloud, or even OT devices like sensors and other things. And we can then control on the basis of identity exactly how an agent or a user gets into the items within the chamber. And in this way, it becomes possible to use an LLM to keep it secure, prevent exfiltration, and at the same time, control exactly how data is added to, taken from, or removed by agents from that system. If this sounds good, all you need to do is reach out to the Contact Us button and let us know, and we'll have one of our systems engineers get on a session with you and discuss how you can limit the scope and the spread of agentic AI and the data sources that it connects to within your organization.